The government of national unity includes the Progressive Party of the Left, the African National Congress, which won the largest share of votes in the May 29 election. The centre-right Democratic Alliance, which is the second largest party, the Zulu Nationalist Inkatha Freedom Party, and other smaller parties. These parties are expected to get their share of cabinet seats as part of the new government of national unity formation.
The DA will assume various leadership roles in the National Cabinet, the National Assembly, the National Council of Provinces, and on parliamentary portfolio committees, broadly in proportion to our share of seats within the Government of National Unity.
We will participate in the Government of National Unity for the sake of our country and for the sake of our people who want life to continue with a stable government that will address their challenges.
Some critics say the new formation will at times be tricky, as the partners may find it hard to agree on critical matters. The DA has previously often opposed ANC policies related to economic, labor, and healthcare. The two parties also disagree on foreign policy decisions, including South Africa's stance on supporting Palestine.
I think the president really has to take ownership of foreign policy going forward and make sure that, the things that government had already started implementing, such as the case before the International Court of Justice, those proceed. I mean, that cannot be stopped, that cannot be withdrawn. And of course, the DA also needs to be humble enough to actually understand that while it is in this government of national unity, it only has about 21% of the electoral support.
Other political analysts we spoke to say President Ramaphosa will need all his political smarts to ensure the new administration runs smoothly and is successful. The parties have now made a commitment to an all-inclusive national dialogue process with parties, civil society, labor, business, and other sectors to discuss critical challenges facing South Africa.
Above all, parties to the JNU agrees that as we enter the next decade of freedom, we must work together and move decisively to tackle the triple challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality. As a precondition for a non-racial, non-sexist, united, democratic, and prosperous South Africa.
President Cyril Ramaphosa will be sworn in next week in the capital, Pretoria. He will then unveil his cabinet. Yuli Sanjamela for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.